We will be going over NBA Infinite's best graphics settings guide. And in this video, I'll show you how to tweak your graphics settings to get the absolute best frames per second, lowest input latency, and fix some of the visual clutter for the best overall mobile gaming experience as quickly as possible. First, if you don't know, FPS is short for frames per second, and it directly affects how smooth the game runs on your device. So with high FPS, your games will look and feel much better. And this also means you will have a competitive edge over your opponents on the courts, which leads you to winning more games. And very quickly, I want to thank you for helping me hit 1K subscribers. Along with this huge milestone for me, I also got accepted into NBA Infinite's Courtside Creator Program and also became an official NBA Infinite's community coach. So basically, there's a lot of stuff being planned, and if you want to be part of my NBA Infinite journey and you enjoy NBA Infinite just as much as me, make sure you're subscribed to the channel to get the latest NBA Infinite videos. And now with that said, let's get into the settings. And this works for both iOS and Android devices. So once you're in the main lobby page, go to the gear icon on the top right, which is the settings button. And then on the left, you click graphics. I have my settings memorized and we'll start from the top to the bottom, and I just reset everything to default settings. First section is graphics quality, and with graphic effects, make it custom. And with resolution, make it ultra. And it will tell you something about a note of overheating your device. Don't worry about it, just confirm. And you'll adjust the other settings to help balance this. And having resolution setting to the max setting helps keeps everything looking smooth. FPS lobby, low power. FPS game, super, or the highest setting possible. Material quality, low. Detail effects, low. Texture details, low power. Shadow quality, off. Specular, off. SSAO, which basically helps with shadow rendering, you basically turn that off. Dynamics graphics, off. MSAA, off. And now in post-process effects, depth of field, lobby, off. Vignette, off. And bloom will be off. So if you go back, basically graphics effects is custom, resolution ultra, FPS game is super, and that's your FPS within the game. FPS lobby is the home screen once you open the app up. So we don't need that. And everything else is basically off or low. If you have a higher end device and want to see a little bit more graphics quality, you can increase some of these settings into medium or high. And then that's entirely up to you, like the special effects quality, the spectator quality. Those are the spectators you see on the stands, or even adding some shadows like shadow quality or SSAO. But generally, keep everything off or low with having custom graphics settings and having resolution ultra and FPS game super. Those are the two most important settings you want maxed out. You can see these graphics settings in effect on my future live streams on Saturdays. And I'm using the iPhone 15 Pro Max. And you can also join our Discord for future live stream notifications and updates. Link will be down below. And these settings will automatically save, but some of these settings you might have noticed it requires a restart. So fully close out the NBA Infinite app and reopen the app. And now here's some extra tips to use on your mobile device to further boost performance. And first mobile device tip is enable low power mode. And second, if you're using Wi-Fi connection, you can actually turn on airplane mode to further improve your phone's performance. And don't worry, it won't disconnect you out of the game. You will still be connected through Wi-Fi. And third mobile gaming tip is to turn on guided access. I have a special shortcut where I triple tap the lock button 3 times, and it basically limits the phone's screen to that one app, and it helps with accidental swipes to see the notification and accidental gestures that you may have while you're tapping on the screen. And to exit out of the guided access, I triple tap the lock button and I put in my passcode, and I'm out of the guided access and can use my phone regularly now. I think by default iOS is triple tapping the lock button, but double check first by going to the guided access in your phone's settings. I know this will be helpful because some of the buttons are closer to the edge, so whenever you tap that button, you'll no longer pull down the notification menu or anything like that interferes with your gameplay. I also want to give special thanks to Babenko and Sodom for helping me put this list together. And if you have more tips to boost performance on your mobile device, let us know in the comments and we'll be happy to check it out. You can stay in the loop and follow Coop with future tournaments and live stream notifications by joining our Discord link down below. And we have a lot more NBA Infinite content coming soon, so stay tuned and see you in my next video that will be popping up here.